Welcome everyone for joining our the AI Agent Evolution, and I'm the founding partner of ArkStream Capital. In today's event, we're hosting this afternoon session with Aldo.net, and for today's agenda, we're gonna have keynotes. First keynotes, I'm gonna have a opening speech, and then the CEO of Aldo.net is gonna give us an update about what Aldo.net is doing this year, and then we're gonna have 3 panels and discussing 3 different topics. And the whole session will be around 3 hours, and then we're gonna have food, drink, and time for discussion for everyone. And so I'll give you some background of myself. I'm the founding partner of ArkStream, and ArkStream is a crypto-native fund. We started in 2017. So basically, like, our whole team has been through all the past 8 years evolutions of the whole crypto space, including the DeFi, composability, stack innovation, NFT, gaming, social, fintech, until today we have AI agents. And so today, the first topic I'm going to bring in is what's next for AI agents. And the first thing I want to show is that how many of you guys been to Token 2049 in Singapore? I think you definitely remember Wurand outlined meme coin on Token 2049. And as a VC, me personally, I'm kind of very opposed to meme coin because that's not something we're allowed to invest. But I immediately changed the idea in October, and because of the first AI agent launched, Memecoin. And I think a lot of you might have heard this, or bought this, or used this. So basically, the project name is GOAT. So it's an AI agent launched called Two-Tone Terminal, and developed by a New Zealand developer called Andy, and it was donated 50K by Envision. And then, and I wrote my Twitter on October saying, okay, I bought my back for a GOAT at 0.2, and this is my first time showing for a meme coin, but this is an iPhone 4 moment in 2044, and for all the meme coins. And although now the price has dropped below 2024, but what happens later after that, everyone has all witnessed. So it's basically the whole new wave consumer level innovation on the AI agents. So now we have around more than 1,000 AI agents, mostly on Solana and base blockchain, and total market cap at a peak was around $20 billion. So I think this Twitter, a lot of you guys have probably seen it on Twitter. It's very widespread. So basically, ArkStream Link, he posted a graph of AI agents versus NFT and DeFi, with the saying that this is a 100 billion meta for crypto. And so basically the graph is very similar, but what happened next is that, okay, this post is on January 2025. And very ironically, this is basically close to the peak of the whole AI agent wave, which sits at around 17 billion. And today, this screenshot is from today, cookies.com. And now the total market cap of AI agents is sitting something around 7 billion, which is more than 50% decline from back then. So, and then I think a lot of you have probably, I want to ask a very quick question. How many of you have bought or used or any AI agents AICCD or Virtuous? Can you raise your hand? Okay, we got 30% here. Okay, so we're still in very early stage. So I bought AICCD, and now the price is still below my cost. And you see, this is the largest development, infrastructure of AI agent on Solana, and now the market cap is FTV sitting at around 400 million. and so does every AI agent, not only application, infrastructure, and everything. If you can see this graph, the market cap of the smart engagement of AI agents is continuously growing. This blue line and red and green picture. And more specifically, okay, this doesn't show. Okay, okay. More specifically, everything is declining. So I like sharing AI agents on Twitter, talking about a lot of the contents, and I got a lot of questions from my LPs, from my investors, from a lot of my friends saying, hey, yeah, this is something not like DeFi. This is something like Ordinals happening last year, early last year. It's gonna fade, it's gonna go into zero. And like a lot of like SocialFi in crypto has happened. And I got a lot of this asked. And so here today, as an opening speech, I'm gonna share my own inspiration on what is my personal thoughts on how the AI agents will evolve, especially in 2025. And okay, this didn't appear. It was on my PPT, but today I'm gonna first give you some background of what has happened on the AI space in Web 2 and how it's going to evolve in the whole year in 2025, and then what is the largest value like Web 3 bring to the whole AI agents, and then last I'm going to give you my 5 predictions on the AI agents. So, okay, all my words is okay. Okay, all my words is covered. Okay, then I'll just speak orally because I wrote a lot of them. I think a lot of you have been shocked by this, especially if you're living in Hong Kong, if you're living in mainland China. Everyone is celebrating New Year, and several days before the Chinese New Year, like DeepSeek, so basically it's a large language model produced by a company in Hangzhou, and it shocked the whole AI industry. And Nvidia dropped like 20% around like in those like 2 days. And so what I spent a day on, the last day of the last year before New Year's Eve, I was driving my car back home and on the R1 paper. And what is the most important idea about this? If you talk about ChatGPT 3.5 as the AI 1.0, I think DeepSeek is definitely the 2.0, and the reason are 2 points. First, DeepSeek, the first thing, it introduced a new structure of algorithm that have like much lower development costs, training costs than all the existing large language models on the market. It costs around like $5.5 million, and through enforcement training and a lot of like group optimization, a lot of the algorithm. And the second thing about DeepSeek is that it is the first time that the open source has become the mainstream idealism in the AI space. And what is the largest impact of DeepSeek? Why I'm calling it the AI 2.0? And the reason is that if you're thinking about if one day we're going to use AI as electricity. Okay, what has happened here? Okay, if one day we're going to use AI as electricity, then we need to use electricity at a very, very minimal cost. And this, okay, it's coming. And the second is that if you want to use it on your phone, if you want to use it on your car, if you want to train your own thing, it has to consume very, very minimal computing power. And the second thing is, if you think about why a lot of people say, okay, like crypto, 1 year innovation is like 10 innovation in Web 2. If you think about crypto, what drives a larger innovation? If everything is open source, which means everyone can, if today, like this gentleman developed one application, I can directly develop on him. So it's a stack-based innovation that has rarely happened on Web 2, but now this is something prevalent. So I think you have seen a lot of the AI agents like AICCZ on like 2 weeks before this news, they have already integrated like DeepSeek. And although it's a small shot for like AI industry, I'm going to tell you what is the long-term impact of this. But basically, I think it's a huge positive impact on the whole AI industry. And then secondly, I want to share something like Sam Altman just posted on last Monday, so basically like 7 days ago. He posted his 3 observations on Twitter. And these 3 observations basically is his prediction on the whole AGI industry in 2025. And here are 3 of my largest takeaways. First, the cost of using AI at a specific level decreases by approximately 10 times every 12 months. So if you think about Moore's law, and in Moore's law is like every decline by 50% in every 1.5 years. If you think about Moore's law, in 1960, if you spend $1 on your electronic device, now you're gonna only spend another $1 on that same electronic device. So which means today, if you're spending $1 billion spending, using, and training your AI thing, in 2035, that cost is going to decline to $1. So it's a nano exponential decline of the cost. Secondly, it says by 2035, everyone should be able to access intellectual capabilities equivalent to the combined intelligence of all humans in 2025. So imagine in 10 years later, you have a baby, an electronic baby, and he is able to answer any question better than anyone. I think there are definitely a lot of PhDs or like scientists here, but better than anyone sitting in the room today, better than Sam Altman. And the third thing is the value created by linearly growing intelligence is super exponentially increasing on the social economic level. So what's his key points on the 3 observations is the AI technology in Web 2 by all those large companies. The technology is exponential. It's not linear. So it's 10x better than what is today by today in the next year. So but here, if you take a closer look at the paper of the 3 observations, you're going to find he also outlined the restriction of the AI agents. So here, Sam says, AI agents will not have the biggest new ideas. It will require lots of human supervision and direction, and will be great at something, but surprisingly bad at other things. And then he said, now imagine 1,000 of them or 1 million of them. Meaning, now in the future we're going to have a multi-AI agent network. So here he means that first restriction is every AI needs a human intervention, which means now you're using Siri, now you're using ChatGPT or DeepSeek. It can only help you solve some problem and you ask him to solve. It cannot do everything automatically. And even if he can automatically do some things, it cannot exchange value with other people. Okay, like recently there's a project on like Story Protocol, and I think what Story Protocol amazed me is that I'm not releasing this coin, but it acquired Luna, which is an AI agent by Virtuous, to work for him and paid him $1,000 per day. So this is something that can never be done by a Web2 AI agents, but something Web3 is creating value. And the second thing is, Sam Altman is describing a world with a multi-agent network where every one of you here might have 1 million or at least 100 agents serving for you. How can you help him to, pay your bills, pay the tax, hire someone to finish some code writing? If you're having an AI agent network, the restriction here is It doesn't have any economic incentive. They have no digital identity, and they cannot work with each other automatically because there's basically no compatibility with them. So here's what I'm going to introduce today about why Web3 AI agents work, because I got this question also about a lot. What else, except for a token, have you created for the real AI industry in Web3? And here's my thinking. I think, okay, AI XPT is the second mindshare right now, and I think probably a lot of you have followed it. So it's a AI agent created on virtuals that can help you give you financial advice and almost like every tokens. And every day posts like tens of posts, more intelligent, more accurate than most of the human beings analysis. And so this is a very good example and what Web3 AI agent ultimately brings us. I think the three of the, if you're thinking about the AI agents in the future, it gotta be fully autonomous. What about autonomous mean? Think of now, today, you have an electronic baby that you're gonna assign every task of you, and you're just gonna sit at your bed playing video games. You assign every task to him. Then what do you want him to be? First, it got to be super smart. It got to be smarter than Elon. Second, you can verify if he's actually doing the right thing for you, right? You don't want him to do something that with a good result, but you don't know how he actually did it. Is he fake it or scamming it? So you need to verify his job. And thirdly, you're gonna ask him to help you complete a lot of things with other agents, maybe by Sam, by Elon, by anyone else. So they're gonna transfer the value. So how can the AI agents be automatically incentivized to complete the task, to hire other people? So here, in my view, the whole landscape of the Web3 AI agents are basically three parts. First, you have a inference layer, which is the large language model. So this is mostly from the Web2 part, driving the decision. Second, you have the execution layer, which is something on blockchain, where everyone can verify your agents is doing something. So this is basically like Elon in XAI is doing. You can find, okay, the proof of everything your AI agent has helped you do, and how has it done. It's like now, like we will see in DeepSeek, you can see how it's thinking in DeepSeek. And so verifiable action computing is something can only happen on blockchain because it cannot be changed and it can be verified by anyone. And third part is an incentive layer. So the largest value of internet is transmitting information, and the largest value of Web3 is transmitting value. And for AI network, autonomous composability has to live with a token, incentive, transmission. So I think this is the largest value that Web3 is bringing to AI, and I think it's going to be exploding with the advance of DeepSeek or other large language models. And the last part, I'm going to give a very brief predictions on what will happen in 2025. I'm actually super excited. We're hosting this event at this time where total market caps are like $7 billion. And okay, my 5 predictions on 2025. First, about DeFi, so which means the decentralized finance by AI. So it's very much like intent-centric, where your AI agents can help you solve, invest, giving advice, and help you to execute your financial investments, mining, yield farming, or working with another agents to complete your financial investment in crypto. So like Griffine, Buzz, Debbie, those products have been doing it. And then second about DeFi, because this is a very new term, but it basically means a decentralized physical AI agent. So it's like a robot, because like DeFi is basically helping you solving every problem in the virtual world, and DeFi is helping them solving things in the real world. And think about everyone now might have already got a robot now in your home, but now maybe like everyone can access your real world data and help you to complete some specific tasks. And thirdly, about verifiability. So in order to have like verifiability on crypto, those people have to have on T environment. They have to verify what has been done, like verifiable compute. Those is something like Fana or Space and Time is doing. And then fourth part is about the view of the OEI space, so basically data. So today we have Vana here. It's gonna be our first panel and creating a like decentralized pool for data. And then we have cookies. Now everyone looking at. So without all those data, there's no possibility that a product as good as AIXBT can be created. And last part is about composability. I think this is the most important thing of the whole crypto. Now, Virtuals, Swarms, all these projects are doing. So it's basically like the cross-chain interoperability, chain abstraction in the L1. So I'm going to leave a lot of room here because I think this is like something super, super powerful, and we're going to see next year if we're hosting the same event in Hong Kong, we'll be like it. And so I appreciate everyone. This is my opening speech about my 5 predictions on